What is going on YouTube, and welcome back to another episode of Vancouver's Worst Drivers. Let's get this video started off with this driver who gets this clear message that it is time for new tires. I mean, if you're driving like this because the road is a little damp, you've got a problem. Keep your eye on the intersection up ahead here. It actually looks like this black SUV runs this red light and hits this Jeep. But for whatever reason, the Jeep does not want to remain at the scene, and this other driver actually pursues this Jeep, and then Officer Grey Wolf actually assists with this process, cutting off this Jeep driver, and then everybody stops. So you all know that I have a hard time when it comes to drivers that have no accountability, like this guy in this black truck. So he cuts off Eric. Eric gives one honk. I've got the audio, just one honk. But for whatever reason, this guy is just so twisted and angry about this. This is how he responds. I think this guy needs some good old-fashioned therapy. And then we've got another example of that where this driver does a U-turn, pulls away from the parking lane, almost hits Anonymous. And I'm assuming Anonymous is honking at this point, but this driver is just gonna act like a child. Not really sure what's going on in this driver's head, but it's very clear that neither direction is anywhere close to being clear. 1 second you're cruising down the road minding your own business, the next second you're 4 feet up in the air. Keep your eye on the white van up ahead. It's sad that we have to start anticipating people driving on the wrong side of the road behind us before we make a simple left turn. Why is it that people love turning from the middle lane? Up next, we got a couple of home security videos, starting off with this one of this rather bizarre video of this pedestrian using someone's windshield as a garbage can and then walking off. WTF? This was quite a lengthy video, so I shortened it significantly, but basically this guy breaks into this car and then proceeds to light it on fire. Not sure if this is like an insurance fraud thing or an ex-boyfriend thing, but either way, I'm just glad that's not my vehicle. Up next, we got this crazy turn from this Tesla, and it's just so bizarre to me that people are gonna make these moves, force their way in at all cost. And this white van is definitely not having it. Here is just some remarkable driving skills right here. This driver is so unobservant that he doesn't even notice that he almost gets T-boned here. Take a look at this white car going Mach speed right through a stop sign. Just absolutely terrifying situation right there. When you're so tired of waiting for a break in traffic, you get your passenger to direct traffic for you. Who's excited for it to snow like this again? My only explanation here is that this guy is trying to get hit on purpose by Anthony, but little does he know that ICBC is going to pay Jack Diddley squat for his shopping cart. So Michael sent in this video, and a big shout out to his kids, Julian, Darian, and Emily. Thank you so much for watching my videos, you guys. But anyways, let's get into this clip of these two trucks running this red light, and I know what you guys are going to say. You guys are going to be like, oh, they're cops, they're probably chasing somebody, and I bet that is not true. Before I continue with this video, I want to thank this video sponsor, Atlas Driving School. If you guys are thinking about getting your driver's licenses for this summer, be sure to check out Atlas Driving School. They have locations all over the Lower Mainland. Plus, just for watching Vancouver's Worst Drivers, you can get 10% off all their driving packages. That's right, 10% off. So be sure to check them out. All their information will be in the description below. And again, a big thank you to Atlas Driving School for sponsoring this video. Here's the problem with riding against traffic, is that if you get hit twice as hard as if you were going with traffic. I mean, sure, you can ignore the yield sign if you want, but there's no way you're winning against that bus. I think we should bring back good old-fashioned signaling and yielding. My favorite part of this video is how the other driver is flicking his high beams at Abhay. Here we've got one of those situations where someone is driving through a yellow and someone turns left in front of them. Who should have yielded to who, you guys can discuss, but this officer is probably just thinking to himself, not again. Here we've got a similar situation, but at least to me anyways, it looks like a save by just millimeters. Some people on the highway need to take a deep breath and make better choices. I don't know about you guys, but to me, it looks like this motorcyclist does this U-turn at just the absolute worst possible time. When you're so busy cutting people off, you don't even notice the light. Just a reminder, folks, with the nicer weather, there's going to be more motorcyclists on the road, so let's not have any more of these kind of videos. I'm seeing more and more videos of bus drivers doing bad things, and it makes me sad because I have a lot of respect for bus drivers, but they gotta turn it around. I love that this driver stopped at the red light. They're letting people cross. It's just, something's just a little off here. Public service announcement. When you're turning left at these kind of spots, particularly here and on Boundary Road, don't do what this black SUV is doing. I saw this video from Miroslav of this guy trying to get through the intersection last second, and then no one knows what to do at this point. You're at the top of the hill and you should see everybody below you, but not for this driver. Darren sent in this video, and this is just a word of advice. If you own a business and your business company logo is all along the side of your vehicle, maybe try to drive in a safer manner. And the funny thing about this video is this guy ends up just back in the right lane anyways. This has got to be one of the most pointless driving maneuvers I think I've seen on this channel in a long time. Take a listen to this audio here. Even with all this honking, they don't even try and stop. It's probably best here if you look left. Just look left. Look left. If anybody knows the answer to this, let me know in the comment section below. If the red light cameras are going off like this and you back up, do you not get a ticket? I know exactly what this driver's thinking. Barriers coming down on the other side, so what about the one on my side? I don't know exactly why this SUV has her hazards on here, but this is why you get a dash cam. I understand the argument why sometimes trucks run red lights because they can't stop in time and because of their weight, yada yada yada. But situations like this when they're approaching an intersection is why maybe they should be paying more attention. And then last but not least, we got these jaywalkers right here. They're crossing kind of on a diagonal, going straight and then left. Like, first of all, make up your minds. And second of all, maybe just cross at the crosswalk like everybody else. So that does it for this episode of Vancouver's Worst Drivers. If you like it, please hit the thumbs up and subscribe. And if you have any of your own videos, feel free to email them to me at vancouverdrivingvideos@outlook.com. All that information will be in the description below. And again, a big thank you to Atlas for sponsoring this video.